Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's Frequency Friday. My name is Tara, and I am a professional singer based in New York City, as well as a vocal coach and content creator and music educator. I'm speaking into the void. I'm not sure what's going on, but the internet wouldn't work, so I've been using a hotspot and it was a very frustrating setup day, and it looks like I'm very frozen on YouTube and TikTok. I really am not sure what's going on. And today was supposed to be just kind of a general Q&A, but I think I might just have to end the stream because yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's just not working right now. Later again and redo this. I can see people popping in and out on TikTok. If it's a bit laggy, is it my Wi-Fi? No, it's definitely not. I can't even get live on YouTube. I don't know what's happening, but I've been traveling a lot, so I'm like in a new place a lot of the time. And yeah, my connection's so poor the YouTube live stream crashed. But my plan for today, I guess I'll just keep talking, and if you can hear me, awesome. And if you can't, then maybe I'll try again later or Monday for Music Theory Monday. Um, but anyway, welcome. Today is Frequency Friday. It's a general Q&A. I only have about 25-30 minutes because I was sabotaged by my internet. But this today is for you all. I would love to have a conversation with you. Do you want to learn anything about music? Hi, Vale. Okay, cool. So at least the TikTok stream is working. I don't think YouTube is today, but TikTok's going. Let me try to refresh YouTube, see what happens. It's not been a good technology day for me. But if you have any questions about singing, music theory, how I became a professional singer, this is just kind of like you time. Do you want to learn something? Let me know. I'll teach it to you. Do you have questions about my life or my career? I will tell you the answers. I also got my tongue tie released on Tuesday. So I have a big gaping wound underneath my tongue, which is why I have not done my live streams the past 2 days. I apologize for not showing up. That's totally not my style. I have just been healing, and there's been a little more pain there. It is working. Val, thank you so much. That was so kind of you to check out. Okay, I'm surprised because to me it doesn't look like it's working, but I totally trust you. Thank you so much. So also, if you have any questions about my tongue tie release or any of the exercises I'm doing, I realized this morning actually that I should be doing more vlogs about the recovery process for other people who might be interested in the surgery. So I will start doing that soon, sooner more than later. So how was it? How was the tongue tie release? So I feel like the people I'm working with made it seem like no big deal. They were like, "Oh, it's just gonna feel like a canker sore." It's oral surgery. It was a big deal, right? It was, my body was definitely in shock the first day, so it was, and I just did local anesthesia. I could have done like nitrous. Is that what it is? Laughing gas. But I decided to drive myself, which was foolish. So sometimes people need a secondary release, and what I've learned is take the nitrous and have somebody drive you. I think being awake for any sort of surgery is scary. But it was quick. It was a quick procedure. They use a laser to essentially like dissolve the frenum. The frenum is the little stringy thing that connects the bottom of your tongue to the base of your the floor of your mouth. They use the laser, right? And then the laser cauterizes it. So it's not like this open, I mean, it is an open wound, but it's not like bleeding constantly or anything like that. And I have about 11 tongue exercises that I have to do every 2 to 3 hours in order for it not to grow back. But I tell you that I had my intuition told me that this procedure was going to be life changing for me. Um, my intuition told me that this procedure was going to be life changing for me, and it already has been. Even though I'm on day 3 of recovery, I have had chronic TMJ issues, headaches, neck, shoulders. It's all dissipating. My body is opening up in a really cool way. I'm breathing better. My airways up. And I found new tones in my singing voice. And this actually happened before I had the procedure done, because I was already doing the tongue exercises. So I started having more control over my tongue exercises. So I started having more control over my tongue. So I could kind of control the amount of space in my mouth, which changes the tone, right? Because obviously your tongue also goes all the way back here, and it actually connects all the way to your toes through what's called the fat. It's really having residual full body effects. It's been a wild ride so far, and like I think it's probably just going to keep getting better and better. Yeah, now that the tongue tie is actually released, I've only been singing for small spurts at a time because it kind of, I think all the vibrations really tire out everything here. But do you hear this kind of tone, how I've changed my voice? This is from me having more control over being able to pull my tongue down, or to like arch my tongue. So it's really opened up my singing voice and my body. It's been so exciting. And if you're just joining me, that is a tongue tie release. It's also called a frenectomy. Oh, I got an itchy nose. It's allergy season here in New York State. How are you guys all doing? Oh, is she gonna sneeze? Excuse me. It's hard to sneeze because my tongue hurts. And there's actually no pain at the surgical site. Where the pain is like in my tongue and in my throat and in my jaw and in my shoulders, like all of these places that have been being squeezed by all the tension caused by the tongue tie. So all of that tension has dissipated. It's been released. So these muscles that have been like frozen for literally decades are starting to open up, and it's like it's sore, it's painful. It's like atrophied muscles coming back online. But the surgical site itself, it feels a little strange. Like I can feel a hole in the bottom of my mouth, but the surgical site itself doesn't hurt. I'm curious if anybody who's tuned in right now has any sort of musical performances in the near future, even if it's like going to karaoke with your friends. I saw on TikTok, actually, I saw a young woman who, for her birthday, she wanted all of her friends to perform an unstaged version of a musical. And I'm totally stealing that. My birthday's not till July, but I have a theater that's willing to let me use their space. And I think I'm going to do The Music Man. Because it's got to be something like people know well enough to sing the songs with me, right? But I do want to have my diva moment. I never get to sing legit, right? Like I'm always having to sing contemporary pop and stuff. So I never get to sing legit. So I want to do like My White Knight and the Maid Marian songs. Do you all have any singing versus contemporary singing? That might be a good topic. Everybody's quiet in the comments today, which is totally fine because I don't even know if the stream is working. I'll have to figure out the internet. I've been traveling a lot. I put my stuff in storage in Brooklyn. I need a break from the city. So I'm upstate right now, but I've moved like 4 or 5 times in the past like 2 weeks. So that's why my setup's kind of been all over the place. And you'll see I'm in different places all the time if you pop into YouTube, because I don't have the green screen figured out on YouTube yet. But that's a task for this weekend. The live is lagging. Okay, it's definitely me. I'm actually on data right now. Like, I don't know why, but the Wi-Fi just wouldn't even let me start the live stream.